Namaskaram everyone, this is Vishwaksen and welcome to Vaka Talks where we talk about mental health and emotional well-being in different kinds of relationships. We are doing a small anthology of various poems from Sumati Satakam, Vemana Satakam and Subhashitalu which can be interpreted to improve our mental health and to help us to have more emotional control and to be more emotionally stable and improve our relationships. Today let's talk about a poem from Vemana Satkam that goes like this. Inumu Virigeneni Irumaru Mummaru Kalchi Atukavachu Kramamaganu Manasu Virigeneni Marikurpa Vachuna Viswadabhirama Vinuravema. What this poem says is we can melt and recast or attach a piece of iron rod how many ever times it is broken. We can melt it and recast it. If it is a small crack, we can weld it together. So for an iron rod, how many ever times that it is broken, it can be attached again. But when we break someone else's heart, it cannot be put back together. It is broken. The scars do not vanish. The disappointment we cause others cannot be forgotten. It might be forgiven, but it cannot be forgotten. When we break someone else's heart, we cannot piece it back together. This is a poem that very directly talks about mental health and how our actions, our behavior can have a long lasting effect on someone else. This poem is basically the reason why we need a lot of therapy, why we need a lot of counseling, because we had our hearts broken by people in our lives, by the parents, by siblings, by friends, by partners, workplace, co-workers. So we had our hearts broken and we are learning to put them back together through the therapy, through counseling, and try to understand the other person. In a healthy relationship, we work towards not breaking the other person's heart. We understand the other person. We let the other person be their own individual, be their own person with their own experiences, and try to heal their wounds if possible and not add to their trauma. In an unhealthy relationship, they are actually the reason for our trauma. They add to our trauma and they they don't bat an eye when we let them know that what they have done had a huge traumatic effect on us. They uh, they diminish our emotions. They they feel that our responses are overblown and disproportionate, and we should we should not act in the way that they don't approve of. So in an unhealthy relationship, we always feel that we are the problem. We should not feel this way. We should not feel disheartened when the other person breaks our heart. On the contrary, when we are in a healthy relationship, we are elated, we are very happy because the the other person, our partner, our parent, our siblings, our friends, put an effort to not hurt us. They understand that we respond to something different. We are allowed to respond to different things differently than what they approve of. And when we are hurt, they recognize that and try to alter their behavior, and in an unhealthy relationship they blame us for uh, for responding in a way that they don't approve of. In a healthy relationship there is no heartbreak. Yes, there is some disappointments, there is uh, some friction in some places, and we understand and our partners understand that this friction usually is caused because we are different people, that we need to learn about each other, and they put an effort to not repeat such actions or such behavior in an unhealthy relationship. Even when we communicate, even when we tell them that we are not comfortable with certain behaviors, with certain words, or we feel hurt when they behave in a certain way, they blame us for being too sensitive. They blame us for uh, for being too childish. They blame us for not being understanding of them. We are just communicating what how we feel, and they blame us. They make us feel like we are the cause for the friction, we are the cause for the miscommunication. Miscommunication exists in every relationship. There is no one responsible for the miscommunication. Miscommunication happens in a healthy relationship, and they work towards preventing miscommunication in future. In a toxic relationship there is miscommunication, and we are blamed for it. We are blamed for not understanding them properly, or and at the same time we are blamed for not being clear in what we tell them when they don't understand us properly. There is no there is an effort to prevent heartbreak in a healthy relationship. And even uh, when there is no compatibility, there is a respectable and amicable separation that happens in a healthy relationship. While in a toxic relationship it's a huge mess. When a separation happens, there's a lot of blaming, there's a lot of heartbreak, there's a lot of feces flinging that happens when when we are brave enough to separate from an unhealthy relationship. In a healthy relationship there is a conscious effort to make sure that there is no heartbreak, because they know the pain it causes when they break someone's heart, because usually their heart has been broken by someone, and they feel the pain, and they don't want to cause such pain to others. In an unhealthy relationship they don't care, because they are usually the people who cause the pain. If you like my content, please hit the like button and share your experiences in the comment section below, and share my video with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Until we meet again.